Hello everybody and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Alright, so we're in episode 4, day 3, investigation. December 27th, 2:11 p.m., Wright and Company Law Offices. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. Oh, right, he said that last episode. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory that's been troubling him recently. But he never takes someone's life. Never. Nick? Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh, yes. I do remember feeling pain. Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgeworth. You guys should be bowing before me, yeah? Bow before your hero. Big fella. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. When we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait, was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me, Miles, and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear the story today and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. A class trial? Do you remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade? A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring an envelope with money from lunch from home. Oh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. Oh, yeah, now you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So they thought you did it? Yeah, the kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we'll hold the classroom trial with me as the defendant. I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. It was you. Give the money back. You're such a meanie. It doesn't mean you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. Oh my gosh. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money was stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection! He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs to the trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs. Miles? It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That's why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. But Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? This is always how it is. Everyone ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Simple as that. Very well. I'll replace the money myself. This class trial is over. Aren't there better things to do than having a trial in a classroom? Like, aren't you supposed to be learning? That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought that I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? Something smelled, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney, just like my father. A famous defense attorney. And a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The L6 incident, right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up fact. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgeworth I know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times, but he never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me, whether he wanted to or not, in court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one is on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Aw, Nick. Nick, we have to save Mr. Edgeworth. It's the last thing we do, okay? Right. Very well, maybe. First, there's a boat rental shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have found guilty. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker is pretty suspicious. But Edgeworth ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoiled mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? But where I was sitting, Edgeworth seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really tell he was thinking that night? Nick? I don't know, but what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Well, that was awkward. Anyways, we are moving on to Gourd Lake. Actually, wait. Silver Lake, Gourd Lake Park address. Oh, we got to the Gumshoe. Hey, pal! Long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up I stabbed my tie in half. Oh, sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I owe that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Alright, Gumshoe, have fun. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Eep. No one could go into the woods today. Ugh. My throat just died on me. Ugh. The woods? Were a lot of us camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Ah ha 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 ha. Real funny. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Well, that's lovely. Examine. I'm gonna examine everything. I'm gonna go to the detention center. Oh, hey, Edgeworth. December 27th, detention center visitors room. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe yeah, but I think you've changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Hey, Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I could have let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me. And you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes. A man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He said he had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, 3 of us were trapped in the elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I'd lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had not been sound of mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence, innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He's a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he's obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? And all the case he has taken, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth, if what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! Let us have the crazy enemy, Edgeworth! It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. No kidding indeed. Well, I'm off. Go back to Gourd Lake, I guess. 727 Gourd Lake Public Beach. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Must have the hot dog saying it's closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. Oh, chew. $727 Boat Rental Shop. That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. I know the clearing of the throat anywhere. Ah, hello! What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg! There's no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. What do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks, bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? It's a bit odd, isn't it? Should we just get Polly to talk? There's some policemen looking for the caretaker. #727th caretaker shack. Nobody's home. Hello, hello. Hey, it's Polly. I'm wondering where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, hello. I can't believe you'd run off and leave this poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello, hello. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. Probably should just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. Oh, chew. He said I can't take you. Great, now the bird's gonna hate me. It doesn't look like he used his kitchen much. You're right. I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. What, you thought he was telling the truth? Everything's cold. Only through the heater's on. Guess he hasn't been back since the trial. Say, Nick, don't people usually put pictures of fish on the walls to boast about them? I guess so. You mean pictures of fish they caught, right? Right, but... Ooh, right, but don't all the fish on the wall look pretty puny to you? Well, you know what they say. You should have seen one. You should have seen the one that got away. Except the one that got away from us, the caretaker. We did see him. Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations here? What's wrong? Huh? Oh, never mind. What? Tell me. When I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week. Oh, see, that's why I didn't want to tell you. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here remembers the number of the safe, right? Oh yeah, 1128. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228, sorry. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aww. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be some value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be glue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Ah, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten, very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth! Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail, how to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth, calling Edgeworth out on the lake, getting him on the boat, firing twice. That's exactly what I figured out today in court! It's all here in perfect detail. Pocketing that. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. Who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. I am keeping this on my person and ain't no one gonna look at it. I'm not showing it to Gumshoe, I don't care. There's nothing left in the safe. I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him. He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he came back here after the trial. That makes sense. Guys, we have found the smoking gun! Now where do we go? Oh, I gotta show it to Grossberg. Where's... Here, let me show it to Grossberg. 1 day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. Any ideas? Well, any good ideas? This is all tied to TL6. You better find out as much as you can before that murder for him tomorrow. Something that happened back then as a hold on Edgeworth and won't let go. What do you think we should do, Miles? You would know best, Nick. Just do what you do. That should work. Well, thanks. Let me just examine everything in this room real quick. Move over to Grossberg. December 27th, Grossberg Law Offices. He's out again. When does he work anyway? Now, don't be harsh. Just want to come back later. Gotta just examine everything. Yo, Edgeworth, what do you make of this? Edgeworth, see this letter? Hmm? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge? On me? Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right. But I don't remember that old man, not at all. So he's following this letter then, which means there was someone else behind it. Now was the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond. It also says this is your last chance. Last chance? Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? That's what I was thinking! Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident, the one who was found innocent. Alright. It's time to move. Can we go here? I don't want to show Gumshoe it, because I feel like he's going to show it to Von Karma, then Karma is going to have it, and then it's going to, yeah, it's going to be a whole thing. Police department, looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't got back yet. Gumshoe! Oh, he won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow, the boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Please, think about what you're doing, Joe Lindo. Nasty divorce argument. Every time it's something different. What? That's not possible! The world ended yesterday! Predictions for the future. Alright. Back to Gourd Lake. Okay, guys, I actually have no idea where to go. Oh, right here. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were in there for so long it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet, you're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in the hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress caused temporary insanity. At the end, the claim passed in court that Yogi was found innocent. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right? Yeah, there's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed. A memory of a murder. I think your time has come to tell all. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet, you're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. Again. I can't breathe. using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. What? What are you? Stop breathing my air. He's attacking Father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! Ah! And to tell my voice is out of it. And with that scream, I wake. The bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the last 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? Right? I thought it's the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. But maybe it was I who killed my father? What? If you think about it, this way this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it, Yogi really was innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe... There is, Nick! There is someone else who knows about DL6. Right! We can talk to Grossberg. I got you. Hold up. December 27th, Grossberg Law Officers. Mr. Grossberg. Ah, hello there. What is wrong? You look troubled. No kidding. I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened, It's Mr. Edgeworth. He... Sob. I see. Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream. Only a dream. I wonder... What? If that's the case, why do you two look so troubled, Well... Also, consider this. Yogi was quite certain he held a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he wanted to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. No, I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitation so close. What do you know about Eldridge's father? I just said Eldridge. He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds so trite, but it's true. Well, he might have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Maya Fay. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. Well, that's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth had tried to call attention to his methods. And... he lost. He died in despair, as it were. I see. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a Swedish medium. That was your mother, Misty Fay. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I've been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's why mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right, everyone thought she was, you see. Yet now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you, but a possibility nonetheless. Well, this is rather interesting. What do you make of this? Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. Why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. his own sake. He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. You'll understand soon enough. Wait, what is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? You have an idea who wrote this? Manfred von Karma, no shot. Why would Yogi write a letter to himself? That's kind of dumb. Karma! Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would you have to do something with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma, Von Karma. Wait! You're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports. What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was... Correct. Manfred von Karma himself. What does this mean then? Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Now that's really weird. Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Why? I'm so lost. Why would Karma want... No. That's just Missy Face photo. What? This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll see the completion not one, but 2 trials. All thanks to the statutes and limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage the DL6 incident has done will never be eased. Okay, how about this incident photo? Gregory Edgeworth. He was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what would have become of Von Karma if he were alive. No doubt about it, this is Von Karma's handwriting. Yogi was following Von Karma's instructions when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? It was still defense attorney, but... Why now? What? Ah, she was a beautiful woman. I'm truly sorry about what I did. Huh? Sorry about what? I think I'll stay out of this one. A lake photo? In any case, it isn't good. It's good that the one shooting is Miles. You bet it's good. I can't believe the fiendish planning went into this murder. And we almost fell right into his trap. What a creep. Oh my lord, I don't know, man. What the heck? Why would... quite sorry. I have nothing to say concerning that. Yeah, that makes sense. If it was truly Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no. But how could Von Karma know Edgeworth's past like that? If Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare? That I do not know, yet I do know that Von Karma was persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. What happened to the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial, but Gregory Edgeworth accused of Von Karma faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma's ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took vacation for 7 months after that, you see. Vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like go to the sea or go to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have a strange idea about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Ah, if he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we need to do, Nick? Well, Karma's gonna bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he killed someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. Police materials. Something. Well. This is something indeed. December 27th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone's out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you! I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Tell Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We wonder if we go check out the records room again. Well, now I can't just have anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now anyway. You can go in as long as he's there. Von Karma. Yes, he just arrived. Yes, just arrived actually. Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry. Fine, let's jam. December 27th, Police Department Records Room. Dusty as always. They're only here just yesterday. I'm sure they haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. It looks like there are files in this last case. The case are dusty. I can't even see what's inside. Nick, it's locked. You must keep important case files in there. Shelves are stuffed with case files in the back of the room, too. Forgotten cases rotting away for eternity. Nick, let's go. We need to get out of here. All this dust is getting to me. Huh? Oh, chew. One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking at it recently. The label says unsolved cases evidence. Unsolved cases. Nick, the file for DL6 is completely empty. What? What are you doing in here? Von Karma? You. How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? I beg your pardon. See, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edward's mentor. Right. How's it going? Mr. Edward is your student, right? A romanticist who can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, who is second rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Well, I guess it makes sense, right? He wants him to not be like his father. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It has been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. Have you done your homework? Well, certainly, you must understand. You know what Mr. Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. No, we were right. So Von Karma's gonna bring up DL6 in court. Well, we're cooked. Here are files of collected case reports. There's quite a large volume of reports in here. Wow, these are all case reports? Yeah, it's a graveyard of police cases. I guess my sister's case is here too, quietly gathering dust. Garage door is half open, labeled reads unsolved cases. Also, here's random junk, and DL6 is missing. I guess you took it. Von Karma. Cabinets where they keep evidence of current cases. Some things are obviously murder weapons, other question marks. Most of it's just like random junk. Nick, what do you think this clothespin is for? Don't touch that, it's evidence. Let me check on the boat rental shop. Maybe there's something going on in there. No. So on here? No. Okay, there's no way I can just show Von Karma my evidence. There's no way. Fool. You think I, a prosecutor, will give you, a defense attorney, information? Yeah, I figured as much. I'm not showing him this. I'm gonna show him. I'm gonna save my game. I'm gonna show it to him. I'm gonna save my game. Mr. Von Karma, how about we get this? This is you, wasn't it? Danny Yogi to commit murder. Yeah, Phoenix does it all the time. He just reveals to the people, just like, oh yeah, I know you're the one who did it. Instead of like holding on to it for, yeah, whatever. The music shut off. Uh-oh, guys, this is real. Yanni Yogi. How many years have been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. He's not saying he's wrong! So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick, what is that thing? Stun gun? For self-defense, usually. Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh. We've done it now. Indeed. 60? 60,000 volts. Oh, no, 600,000 volts. course of your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000. Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it usually. Now give me the letter. No! No! Whoa, what are you? Nick, run! Oh no. Maya! Out of my way! Jeez, we really done it now. Ugh, he got us. The letter's gone, of course. He took the DL6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya! Is she okay? Maya! Oh, Maya, open your eyes! Oh, don't tell me. Maya! Oh, good, she's okay. The letter. Did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I had woke up at all. Oh, no. Maya! Has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya. She's holding. What's that? A bullet? DL6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Well, Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. DL6 bullets, so bears clear ballistic markings. Okay. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove to you in court tomorrow. Uh-oh. This is something. Well, guys. Final day. I will make the last episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney tomorrow. And then from there, we're moving on to the next game. Hope you guys are ready. Because I'm excited to see how this is going to go down. Hope you guys have enjoyed Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.